welcome my good friend. He's the founder and front man of one of the hottest bands in America right now. He's a great literary subject. He's a great human being. Jimbo Mathus.
Okay, here we go. Let's cut this thing.
Incinerator, voice in the wilderness. Incinerator, voice in the wilderness. Galaxy night, mercury tree limbs, oil slick fires, swamp lid glistening. Incinerator.
You'll see the musicians on there, Matt Patton, Bronson 2, Alexander Holman, and Schaefer Lana. It's a challenging work. It's probably my most interesting work to date, I think. And everybody's heard it so far has been quite surprised. I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, it's 10 on interesting. I'd say the writing is getting a little more confident, more trusting the cats that I'm playing with down at the Dialback Sound.
You done something, Lord. Oh, but the words don't make no sense. Yeah, you're something, Lord. Oh, it was
We started it on New Year's Day last year, 2017. And 2017, we finished it right at New Year's Eve 2018. And it's kind of a cosmic record, and it's just something I did it all in about 3 sessions. I played the piano and did this vocals live with the bass and drums.
you something, Lord. Oh, but the words don't make no sense. Yeah, you're something, Lord, something, Lord, something.
It's a major family name in the Faulkner novels. You know, he had the recurring characters, and he created a whole mythology of these hills here, these valleys, these bottoms, Yagna River, which we'll cross going back to my house in Taylor. That's Yagna Patafa. So he fictionalized his area here. It's mythological here because of William Faulkner and the way he helped transform this place. So you see a lot of echoes of him all over this area.
Give me the roses while I live. Don't wait until I die to spread the flowers o'er me, to see as you're passing by.
Every song on the record is dedicated to someone special close to me, either that's departed, some people actually departed, and some people are big inspirations on me now.
You cheer me on. Useless are flowers that you give.
So it's cool that all these families that are out here, just their stories are echoing over the generations, you know, and Faulkner being from here, basing his mythology on here, it not only made him, but he made this place back. And he reverberates here to this day through his mythologizing and his care that he took in his language.
I think people are the same way with songs. And his characters like the Bundrins and the Snopes and the different people still reverberate through time. And so the Incinerator, every song is going to reverberate about a particular person or a philosophy that maybe they have, or maybe a philosophy that they aspire to, but they don't know they're going to get it.
The new song on my Incinerator record, Sunken Road, they call them down south. And most of them are Indian trails. And just, human feed and animal feed and wagons and automobiles.
I don't know, it's a very different way of looking at songwriting I'm getting into now, where I can do the Carter family style, the old school style like I've talked about in Mobile, when I'm talking about the building blocks and how the songs fit together. But I think with Incinerator I was able to kind of stretch it a little bit.
Incinerator, voice in the wilderness. Incinerator, voice in the wilderness. Galaxy at night, mercury in tree limbs. Old slick fire.
I feel like songwriting is a form of ancestor worship, like the ancient people did. It's a way to bring people back and to evoke people.
I'm down at the lobby of the hotel where we're at. It's an old western-looking saloon-type hotel. I go downstairs to get some coffee. I'm looking on the wall. There's a little framed picture of a spread of cards. It's aces, three aces over eights. Okay, and so I'm looking, there's a little plaque on it. Like I told you, I get most of my ideas for songs off of historical markers or weird motel occurrences, This is both of those things. There was a little historical marker in a weird motel in Deadwood. It said, "This is the dead man's hand. This is the hand that Wild Bill Hickok was holding when the coward Jack McCall shot him down in the saloon right down the street here in Deadwood. The dead man's hand, aces over eights." And so on the way back to Clarksdale, I was scheduled to appear, I think that same night, and I wrote this in the van there. And it's one of my favorite songs, actually. It's got a good story to it, and it's called Aces and Eights. It's about the murder of Jack McCall, of Wild Bill Hickok by the coward Jack McCall.
People can become part of songs, or songs can become people. Like I was telling you about with Faulkner earlier, about how he was able to move back and forth between inspiration and inspiring and actually influencing this land. I think people are the same way with songs.
You are like a song playing in the wildwood through the leaves and the tree, blowing through the mystery. Little sister, don't you weep. Daughter, don't you moan. Though I want to.
As a Southerner, I value our regional dialects, our regional idiosyncrasies. They say they tolerate their eccentrics in Oxford, Mississippi. So I think they've tolerated me pretty well. But I certainly like the old ways, the old towns that haven't been scraped down and plowed over and turned into some kind of parking lot or some sort of strip mall. So anything that's real and you can touch and put your hands on, and be a part of, like the Taylor Grocery. I mean, it's a living thing now. You'll see people in there all night socializing, bringing their grandkids. You got grandparents. You got 2 or 3, sometimes 4 generations of people in there sitting down eating catfish together. And the music is a huge part of what they do. Every night they're open, 4 nights a week. There's an entertainer on that little stage.
Just a few more wearisome days and then I'll fly away to a land where joy shall never end. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. So I've been down here in the Big Tomato, as I call it, New Orleans, Louisiana, for a little over a month. I've been working 5, 6, 7 nights a week down here and trying to get the audience galvanized, start spreading the word about Incinerator and everything. And right now we're standing in the Hi-Ho Lounge right here on St. Claude, and I've been playing here every Monday. I've been doing the Cosmic American Songbook. And tonight I got them Dirty Crooks, and we're going to throw down for the Mardi Gras. We should have some Mardi Gras chiefs in here. I'll be sitting in with the Indians later. And shoot, it's an interesting environment we're in tonight, so I think we're in store for a real treat.
I think so many times people don't understand because you live right here. You don't appreciate what's here right in front of you. It's like, you know, the people who live around the Great Pyramids in Egypt, you know, they may see the pyramids every day, but never give it a second thought as to what went on there and why they're there, what the purpose is. So with my art, my writing and everything, it's very much an ancestor worship. It's very much a history, like a reuniting I'm trying to do between people now and people that speak to me, you know, through my chromosomes, through the spirit world, and so yeah, it's some wild shit. It's not normal. I'm gonna try one more new one. Yeah. It's one I wrote with a friend of mine in New Orleans. Beautiful song, and my friend Kevin Russell, who was I talking to about Kevin Russell earlier? Somebody in here, yeah. He said, man, I've never really liked the cowboy song. I said, this is not a cowboy song, man. It's a song about a band. You know, it's a modern band. If you want to get wet, there's liquor south of Laredo. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. A ride across Texas is a mighty long thing, especially when you got no booze to drink, you'll be thirsty. So there's only a handful of people who really supported me and really just held an unbelievable torch for me. And Jim Pennington down in Mobile is one of those people who's just always been there for me. And I love what he's doing there, the way he captivates his audience and encourages them to dig deeper into what they're experiencing rather than just seeing a band or seeing an entertainer in a bar or in a social setting like that. It's quiet and it's scholarly in a way. Get away, there's liquor south of Laredo. South of Laredo. I think the Lord works in mysterious ways, and it seems like now, you know, the veil is a little thinner. It's just the time to record Incinerator.